Hey, there you are. Charming. Where? Andy Weinberg? Yeah, I know. I know you don't like him. No one seemed to like him. We got plenty of hate. Yeah, the email. Yeah, lots of emails. It's not good. It's all right. It's Andy. It's what he does. Anyway, where are you? I've been calling you, texting you. We don't have a video segment from you. Where's you out and about? You bringing someone into the studio? Okay, are we talking pole vaulter, doctor? What are we? A cook? I'll never guess, huh? We'll never guess. This is a surprise? All right, I'm gonna trust you, but you should call back next time. Okay, I got you. I'll see you in the studio. All right, we'll see you there later. Charming's bringing a guest.
The Hub Show.
Hey, welcome back to the Hub Show. Jay Heish, Chris Canfield. Here we are. It's early November. Getting cold.
Getting cold. Look at this.
Well, not for you, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm on fire, baby.
Yeah.
I'm a winner now.
And guess what? He just broke
I'm a
through
winner
security
now.
again.
I'm feeling good.
Whoa. Here he is.
Coming again.
Wow.
They can't keep me out.
No, they can't. Well, because you're the landlord.
I thought I upped security in this joint.
I know you crushed it the other week, and
Yeah, man, they can't keep me out, man.
No.
You know, it is what it is. You mind well, I come through the border, all that, man. Trump ain't gonna be able to stop me from coming. I come everywhere.
Dig the hole, or they put you in the trebuchet, just shot you over the wall, right?
Nah. I found them little tunnels that what's his name had. You know?
Oh, gotcha.
El Chapo.
Yeah, the
There
Chapo.
you go.
El Chapo, so I can go in there now. So.
I gotcha.
all right, so you crushed it on October 25th at the Pretzel Pizza Creation. We know you
Yeah,
did.
man,
and
shut
you're
it
going to do
down.
it again.
Yeah, November 30th. That's the Saturday after Thanksgiving.
Right.
So a lot of people in Washington County say there's nothing to do. So
Guess
this
what?
time I'm going to rent out the Baymont ballroom.
Oh, nice.
So we're going to do it big.
That's
I'm
where
looking for a caterer.
that's where the Venice used to be, right?
Yeah. I got the whole ballroom. I'm gonna get a caterer. I'm buying all
Nice.
the liquor.
Crazy.
all that
And you
good
don't
liquor.
even have to leave.
Nah.
If you get too tore up, you can just stay there.
Yeah. Just sleep in the ballroom. I think I
In the
got it for
ballroom?
24 hours. Sleep in the ballroom. You know.
Gotcha.
Just,
Crash.
Or out in the parking lot.
Digest all your Thanksgiving
Whatever.
food,
Yeah,
meal.
yeah.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
make sure you got security because there's some crazy people around there. So
I got
ain't
you.
nobody gonna be at the door, so somebody might walk in there. A couple freaks around there.
Oh, hey.
Oh, man.
I might be able to sneak in.
Yeah, might be this time.
Yeah.
I'll try to use the Hub Show thing again, see if it works.
Yeah, you liked that last show, didn't you?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Hey, the dude had on the little party shirt and was singing the song. What was it? What did he say, Diane? He said he seen Elvis. I thought I was on the
That was the
wrong
name
set.
of the song was Elvis. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he said I seen Elvis in Toledo somewhere. He
That
said.
was
He
Eve
said,
Larsh. Yeah, he knocked it out the
Tulsa.
park.
It was Tulsa.
Oh yeah, man. Listen, man. Them spots black people can't go, so I don't know the stage. You got to say some spots that I know. But yeah. When he said he seen Elvis, I was like, man, they gave me on the wrong show. Elvis. I'm looking for Tupac.
Oh, either way, they're both dead, right?
Both of them. But
Yeah.
So they say.
Yeah.
that's what they say.
Yeah.
No, maybe Tupac owns a farm in Oklahoma.
Exactly.
Maybe,
Exactly.
maybe.
Exactly.
Maybe.
Exactly. And Elvis owned a hood in the Brooklyn. You know.
Probably. You
That's
never
why
know.
nobody can find him.
Exactly. They
Yeah.
flip
As
flop.
long as you
Ain't
least
no-
suspect.
Right.
Ain't nobody looking for him. in Brooklyn.
Sasquatch in the city.
Exactly.
Boom.
There you go.
That's the name of my new hit.
That's a T-shirt, man.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Sasquatch in the city.
Definitely.
Exactly.
All right.
Well, can I tell y'all who coming on the 30th?
Please, who's gonna
Man,
be there on the 30th?
Lawrence Owen is the headliner. Look him up on all social media. The boy is hilarious.
Is this-
He's been doing
No,
it for
these are
almost,
these are
no,
the
he's
old
been doing
ones.
it for almost 20 years, man. Every time he comes
this
up
is
here, he
September.
shuts it down. I got a new female out of Baltimore. Her name is D-Lo. She killing the mic. She up in Philadelphia and New York.
Okay.
I got Chris Abels coming down.
Is he coming for the 30th? Our boy Chris Abels.
Yeah, the All-Stars
Hey,
of
Chris.
Love and Hip Hop. And then I got Lonnie Davis.
Oh, wow.
And then there's going to be some local people opening. So
All right.
it's going to be.
Well, Chris Abels is our boy. We've been dying to get him on the show. If you have a chance.
if you want to hear some more of him, get a little preview, you can go to our audio.
That's
podcast.
right. He's been on the podcast
He's
plenty of
been on
times
the
with us.
podcast plenty
Yeah.
of times.
Chris
Yeah.
Abels.
What's going on, Chris?
Yeah, shout out to you.
I know he likes to party.
Yeah.
Thank you for your service.
So that's
Chris.
November 30th. What
November
day is
30th.
that?
That's a Saturday.
Saturday.
Yeah,
I got you.
Saturday.
So
Because
come
I
on
couldn't do it
down.
on Black Friday. You know?
I got you. Digest your food, get it over with, and come enjoy yourself.
Yep. I see y'all November 30th.
Yeah, there you go. Big Chuck. And stick around, Hub Show. We got Lykoh in the house to come perform. Good stuff.
Yeah, and
Another
then-
acoustic rock and
And then mystery.
it's a mystery. I know. She won't tell me who. I know. Anywho. Hub Show, stick around. Jay Heish, Chris Canfield will be right back.
Simple Pleasures, your one-stop head shop with a one-of-a-kind black light room. Check out our large selection of glass products, vaporizers, detox products, concentration rigs, and accessories. At Simple Pleasures, browse authentic roar glass, packs, and jewel vaporizers with a wide range of pods. Plus products from Dr. Dapper and Puffco and a full line of CBD products and Kratom. And you have to see the all-new portable e-nail. Simple Pleasures' new reward system gives you 1 reward point for every dollar you spend. Simple Pleasures in the Old Orchard Shopping Center on Virginia Avenue. Visit HagerstownSmokeShop.com.
Hey, Hub Show, welcome back. Jay Heiss, Chris Canfield, and Charming has brought a guest. She's in the house, and she brought somebody for us to interview. She swears,
Right.
this is money here. So.
Yeah, I don't know where she finds these people.
But she found him. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Odd Corey, the Sword Devil. Look at him.
What's going on, man?
What do you do, Odd Corey?
So I am a professional variety entertainer. I travel the entire country independently and also with one of the last 2 touring circus sideshows in the entire country, a traditional 10-in-1 sideshow.
Nice, nice. So the sideshow is what's the definition of a sideshow?
So traditionally, a circus sideshow was a concept developed by Phineas T. Barnum himself in the late 1800s, and it was the show before the show, and it literally often sat off to the side of the midway, hence the name sideshow.
Right.
It's where you would go in before you went into the big top to see the big top
the main
circus.
event. Right.
Yes, so that's where you would have your bearded ladies, your freaks, your geeks, your sword swallowers.
And here you are.
Gotcha.
And here I
Just-
am.
So you are the Sword Devil, which means, go on, explain yourself.
I am a sword-swallowing daredevil because I don't just swallow swords, and there aren't a terrible lot of us in the world today.
No.
But out of those that do, some of us definitely try to push the limits. I, for one, consider myself more of a daredevil with some of the things that I'm willing to do. And
Yeah,
and to
I would
So
imagine
you
it takes a little bit of gonads to try it for the first time.
Yeah.
A little bit.
maybe a little bit.
Yeah.
Or
yeah.
just a little bit of crazy. I don't know.
Gotcha.
Maybe. I don't
Well,
know.
How about before we get down to the nitty gritty here, whereabouts you from?
I was born and raised in Hagerstown, Maryland.
Oh, you're from here. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
You think I live here by choice? No, I'm just kidding. It's a wonderful town.
we get that a lot. Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let me ask, what makes you start doing something like this? What makes you
Failed
start?
suicide attempt?
Yeah.
or-
What gets someone into sword swallowing?
I mean, depending on your intentions, every time I do it is a failed suicide attempt.
this is true.
Yeah, I guess so.
You know,
I guess so.
No, I started doing it because I was already working fairly professionally as a variety entertainer, and I was doing a lot of traditional acts that you would see within a circus sideshow, conventionally speaking, and in its purest form, the sword swallower out of all the working acts. I'm not a freak. I'm a working act.
You're not a bearded
No.
lady.
No, you're not a bearded lady.
Correct. Yeah, I'm not a natural born freak or anything like that. I'm a normal.
Although that is a
normal
real
person.
mustache.
It is.
That's
Yeah.
a nice
It
mustache
is.
you got going on there.
You know,
Yeah, do Geraldo Rivera.
I
going
get
there.
that all the time. You know, it's not even the swords. Like, that's a fake mustache.
Really?
Yeah.
Belong on the can of Pringles there, but you're doing all right.
Yeah.
It's the real deal. Is that conditioner you use to curl it up on the end?
I
or-
do condition it, but no, that's a good bit of beeswax.
Beeswax right there?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, mind your own.
Yeah, right?
Hey. All right. So, and at what age do you start swallowing swords and whatnot? I mean,
I'm 30 years old now. I've been swallowing swords for about 4 years. I've been working as a variety entertainer in some capacity for about 10 years.
okay.
Nice, nice. So you travel the country.
I do.
So your lifestyle is very
Nomadic.
nomadic.
Very
You're
much
all
so.
over the place.
But the question, you start out as a variety performer, but at what point did you pick up the sword and go, let me try this? Were you inspired by somebody to do it?
Absolutely. So, traditionally speaking, the sword swallower was the highest paid of all the working acts.
So you went for the money.
Well, you know, that's a very traditional sense. And anymore, the challenge of it was.
Sure.
You can't force it. It's
I hope
there's
not.
no trick to it. It's a discipline. It's a 4,000-year-old discipline. There aren't very many of us at all. And honestly, it helped me overcome personal trauma. It was one of
Did
those
it?
things where I learned that if I could kind of manifest this in a way that I have such control over my body, mind over matter, that if I can do this, I can use it to mentally combat, other anxiety issues and
So
things like that. because you can't do this if you're stressed out, and it's really hard to put like 2 feet of steel throughout your intestine essentially and remain calm, which is the trick behind being able to do it.
So obviously you cross a threshold, you relax, it helps you with fear, anxiety.
Yeah,
You ever get a sore throat?
A sore throat, yeah.
without the D.
Yeah.
Anyway, what are you going to do?
Yeah. I'm sure it gets a little calloused, right?
Sure.
Something. Nothing going on with the anatomy. It's all just
Any injuries?
It's all working perfectly.
I mean, there are definitely health hazards that come with it.
I would think.
Aside from the obvious.
Sure.
The thing people don't think about, because people tell me all the time, "Oh, can you teach me to do it?" You don't want this,
right?
Because over time, the muscles, the sphincter muscles, I said it, throughout the esophagus, they loosen up over time,
right?
And then you deal with issues like acid reflux and things like that. It's harder to keep things down into your stomach.
Gotcha. Do you take some conditioning?
Yeah, absolutely. Most sword swallowers, out of the few that there are, it's multiple times a day, every day for a number of years, training to desensitize all of your gag
you're exercising it, right?
You ever think of taking on Kobayashi in the hot dog eating contest?
I was actually eliminated from a hot dog swallowing contest at a bike week event I was performing at. They wanted everybody to be like, deep throating these hot dogs and all, whoever could get it the most. Well, of course, I'm just like, there it goes.
They kicked your ass out.
Yeah.
Like you.
I was disqualified.
You're
cheating.
Mr. Kobasa over here.
Yeah, he's cheating. Eat your
that's what
heart
they used
out,
to call
Joey
me in
Chestnut.
college.
All right. So you brought some tools. You brought some of your gear. You want to step up here and show us what's going on? I think Charming.
What do you got over here?
wants
Let me
to-
see what's in here. What's in this case?
Yeah.
So down here in the case, I brought a whole buffet, if you will.
A buffet.
I have a Japanese-style sword called a wakizashi. I also have a very large broadsword, that one right there with the gold handle. That is a United States Naval officer's ceremonial dress saber.
Nice.
You'll also find an ice pick, a hammer and nail, a lightsaber of sorts, a trusty crab mallet.
Does it say Hagerstown or on that ice
does.
pick?
That ice pick is actually an antique that I picked up locally a number of years ago, and if you look on the side of it, it actually says the Hagerstown Ice Company.
So there is no trick to the gadget.
The Hagerstown Ice
No,
Company.
everything in there is 100% authentic as it's presented. It's exactly
The
what
trick
I say it
is in your body, huh?
Yeah, if you want to call it that.
Okay.
Interesting.
So why don't you?
So can we see some stuff?
Yeah, want to take the headphones off? There
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
Can we see some stuff?
Sure.
All right, we get a little.
All right. We should get Charming in here to
We should
get her to
Hey,
get her to help out.
Yeah, this would be a good time for a charming assistant.
Yeah.
So
we go.
why don't we start it off like
the intern,
this?
ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, come on in.
Sure. So why don't we start it off like this? Go ahead and grab that ice pick for me. You might be old enough to know what an ice pick is. I don't know. Yeah, I'll take that. Very good. And so you can actually see right here, it'll say the Hagerstown Ice Company.
Wow.
Yeah, it's got the old phone number on there and all that other good stuff.
Nice.
Call it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Now, the reason that I still carry this around is because I used to get in trouble all the time with my own mother, believe it or not.
I believe it.
For picking my nose. I still like to do it. And it turns out that after all this time, she was not so upset that I was actually doing the act of picking my nose. I just wasn't using the proper instrumentation. Now, you call it an ice pick. I call it a nose pick.
Oh my goodness.
Lord.
There we go. And that's the best Pinocchio impression I've got.
That is the.
I'm impressed.
He told a lie. Wow.
Now, you looked a little bit concerned while I was doing it, but rest assured, if you look on the tip right here, that's what we call peace of mind.
Nice.
All right. Yeah.
Gotta love
Hey.
that. I'm glad this show's on after 9.
Yeah, showbiz.
I'm wearing my
All right.
sunglasses so I can close my eyes for some of this.
Yeah.
Now,
Look
that's
at you.
actually an extension of a traditional circus sideshow act that was really perfected in the mid-1900s by a man named Melvin Burkhart. He's the one we call the original human blockhead. And that looks a little more something like this. If you don't mind, go ahead and bring me that hammer and that nail that's laying just underneath of it. Now, that's a real hammer and a real nail, right?
Careful, Charming. All right, here we go.
Yeah, just a regular old 20-penny nail.
Nice.
There it
nice.
is.
I use those all the time.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's absolutely nothing out of the ordinary about it. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to take the hammer and I'm going to take the nail, and then I'm going to drive the nail directly into the center of my face for your viewing entertainment. Aren't you excited?
Oh,
I'm
please do.
thrilled.
All right, fantastic. Let's give it a try. On the count of 3.
Oh, good
1,
Lord.
2.
Oh, no.
No?
No, not that part.
Well, you know what? The joke's on you, because I am crazier than a sack of ferrets, but I'm not stupid. And I know my anatomy. That's not the center of my face. So actually, if you follow a horizontal axis across and a vertical axis down, that puts the center of your face right about here.
Oh my God.
Now I've got it about halfway in so far, and I know that because I can no longer do algebra. Now, would you like to see me drive it the rest of the way in? Unless you
I
want to
don't
hang a
know.
picture on
Hey,
it.
you've
I
already
don't
started.
know.
Why not?
You don't know? Yeah, why not?
Why not?
If you're going to get nailed, you may as well do it on camera.
Right.
1.
Lord.
All right, now it's the whole way in. It's touching the membrane in the back of my skull. And I know that because I can taste purple. Now, this is actually the hardest part, and that's pulling it out using the claw end of the hammer. Now, for you guys right here, I don't know if you've ever been to SeaWorld, but
Sure.
we're in what we call the splash zone. So let's hope
good
this
Lord.
is it.
Yeah, back off.
Oh, man.
I'm watching on the monitor. It's bad enough from way
there
over
it
there.
is. Oh, man, that was
Good
tough.
Lord.
Wow.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I was just checking for blood. But it's
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's not.
I get it.
not, because I'm original, too.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah. Funny man.
So, you guys want to move on? You want to see some sword swallowing?
Yes.
Oh, man. Yeah.
That's what they
Let's-
call you.
Let's see it.
All right, fantastic.
saw nails
so
and the
why
ice
don't you go
pick so
ahead
far.
and grab for me the sword with the black handle right there? Yeah, that looks good.
Okay.
And now we're going to make this just a little bit interesting. Where's a good place for me to stand to do this?
Oh,
Right.
you can scoot up
You can
anywhere
scoot
you
right
want
here.
right here.
Sure. Here we go.
So here's what's going to happen. This is a Japanese wakizashi. It's a 20-inch solid steel blade, and it's about an inch wide. And it does have a very delicate curvature to it. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put this in my mouth, and I'm going to move it past my uvula, larynx, pharynx, and epiglottis. I'm going to push it all the way down my throat. It's going to touch my heart, nudging it out of the way, separating my lungs, passing through the lower esophageal sphincter, and coming to a complete halt in the pit of my stomach.
Do we have a disclaimer of some sort?
Now, once I swallow this all the way down, you, my queen, I will bow to you. Now, I'm going to bend over just like this, and then you're going to grab the handle, and you're going to pull it out of me. So we're essentially recreating that famous scene from The Sword in the Stone, where you're going to play a young King Arthur, and I'm going to be The Rock, not Dwayne Johnson.
Haha.
Here we go. Huge round of applause.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's impressive.
Hey, you got a little stomach acid on there.
Maybe.
Yeah. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
No, I shouldn't do that. I've done enough acid.
You said it.
Wow.
Well,
Okay.
that's how I got into this.
Hey, you are Odd Corey the Sword Devil.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Crazy.
Man.
Would you like to see the nail?
The nail.
Why not?
Which,
About the nail.
how big is
Want to
this
see the nail?
nail?
Okay.
It's a pretty big nail. So what I have right here is actually about 20 inches long. It's a 20 millimeter diameter. This prop actually weighs in excess of 12 pounds. It's got a good bit of weight to it. So what I'm going to do is actually swallow this all the way down, except I'm not just going to swallow it.
You're going to tack it down with
I'm
a
going to
hammer,
use
huh?
this claw hammer, and I'm actually going to drive the nail all the way down my throat. And it's cool because if you look really closely, you'll be able to see my Adam's apple push clear off to the side and then pop right back into place as soon as I remove it. It's
Yowza.
essentially a large medical dilator.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Are you ready
All
to do
right.
this?
I guess so.
I guess so.
I mean, it's a roller coaster ride. All we do is ride it. Good Lord.
You know, it takes skill to hit a hammer from the to hit a hammer backwards. You know. Oh my!
I heard that.
I heard that. I don't know if that came across on the mics or not.
Well, if I heard it, they heard it.
Wow.
There's a word we have for that. I don't know if you want me to say it on air.
Why not?
Yeah, why not? It's called a sword.
Aha.
Ah,
Nice. All
get
right.
it. Rock on.
Get a little gassy from your
Wow. So
from nailing your throat.
we
Huh?
asked the intern to bring some
Woo.
guests, and she goes and finds this guy. Man, I'll tell you
Wow.
what.
That is crazy.
It's Charming's friends. Yeah.
I don't know where she finds them. She's out there on the street.
She's working the street.
Huh?
What's
Yeah.
that?
Nothing.
Oh, okay. All right. So, hey, you're Odd Corey the Sword Devil.
Correct.
Where can we find you? Where can they find out more about you? Where are you next? What's going on with you?
So you can find me on places like the internet at
Right.
oddcorey.com. You can also find me on Facebook and Instagram under Odd Corey, and also YouTube. Definitely check out and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I document pretty much every unique experience, as I travel independently, and with our big show. Definitely check out GreatAmericanSideshowCompany.com. That is the big show that I work for. It's one of America's last touring 10-in-1 circus sideshows. Yeah, you'll be able to find me actually in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Will be my next quasi-local gig, and I'll actually be performing with the legendary and undisputed worst band in the world, Green Jello.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes. Get some T-shirts.
Little pig.
Let's get them on the Hub Show.
All right, that's what we need.
All right. So where's your YouTube channel?
If you can just look up Odd Corey the Sword Devil,
Yeah,
comes
you'll
right
come
up.
up,
Yeah,
right?
there's
All right.
only one Odd Corey.
Gotcha.
Well, depending on how you look at it, because I get a lot of search results for Corey Feldman.
Gotcha.
He did that to himself.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I want to thank you for coming on again.
for having
Actually, someone
me.
did it
Odd
to him.
Corey the Sword Devil. He's out there. Check him out. And if this is your cup of tea, by all means, go see Odd Corey. All right. Thanks a lot, Tommy. Hub Show. We'll be right back. Yeah.
Turn this bitch up.
So we are live. Talk hard. Talk hard. Talk hard.
I'm not even in the right place. Bring up chicken. You're getting all over your house. People's podcast.
The Hub Show.
Hey, welcome back to the Hub Show. We have in the house local artists. Here's Lykoh.
We were younger, I thought we had it made. Yeah, we were young. I still get butterflies when I see your face. Yeah, we were young. Remember this when we were kids, when we found the love for each other. We thought so big, we took the risk. Don't you know you tugged on my heartstrings? You made it hard to breathe, and I felt so empty. Now we're a masterpiece. Hold tight and don't let go. Whether it's rain or it's snow, it will dance in the storm. When we're done, I'll keep you safe and warm. Dance in the storm and don't let go. Rain or it's snow. To say the least, I always knew you better. And we were young. Now who's to say that we won't last forever? 'Cause we're still young. So take me back to when we were only 16 in high school. Yeah, we were kids with that first kiss. Don't you know you tugged on my heartstrings? You made it hard to breathe, and I felt so empty. Now we're a masterpiece. Hold it tight and don't let go. Whether it's rain or it's snow, yeah, we'll dance in the storm. And when we're done, I'll keep you safe and warm. Dance in the storm and don't let go. Rain or it's snow. Call me crazy now that we are older. The mountains that we climbed to reach each other. The life we made couldn't get much better. Through highs and lows, I'll still choose you forever. Don't you know you tugged on my heartstrings? You made it hard to breathe, and I felt so Now we're a masterpiece. Hold tight and don't let go. Whether it's rain or snow, yeah, we'll dance in the storm. And when we're done, I'll give you safe and warm. Dance in the storm and don't let go. Rain or snow. Dance in the storm and don't let go. Rain or snow.
Yeah.
Where did you find this guy?
It's Lykoh. He's all over the place, man.
That was great.
Now listen, I introduced you as a local artist. Are you from this
Yeah, I'm
area?
from Hagerstown. Man.
You from Hagerstown?
Absolutely.
Born and raised around
Look
here?
at that.
Not born and raised, but I claim it.
Pretty much.
I
You claim it.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
there's some good stuff around
What
here.
was
How
the name
about
of that track? Like a
Safe and Warm is the name of that.
That's what I thought it was.
Yeah,
Safe and Warm,
So that's the
Lykoh.
acoustic track. There's a full.
Yeah.
Yeah, so,
you have a music video out there and everything. I
Yeah,
saw
music
it.
video. There's a strip music video coming out for it. We did just straight acoustic at Cannon Coffee. Shout out to Cannon Coffee.
Okay.
That's coming out on November 1st.
Nice. All right. Where
Is
can people-
there a whole album that goes with this? And that's,
I'm actually working on a new album, so I'm not playing any live shows right now. Just a couple of gigs here and there, but yeah.
Well,
there's
you let us know in the progress.
Absolutely.
Let us know what's going
Yeah,
on so we can keep up with you.
You can find me on Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, all that good stuff.
And he's Lykoh. It's Lykoh.
Do you
Got
play?
it, man.
Do you play multiple instruments?
Yeah, I play just about everything. So,
Yeah?
Awesome.
Yeah.
Nice. Well,
All
you
right.
sound like a natural.
Thanks, man. I
Definitely.
appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah.
And there you have it. That's it for the Hub Show this week. Thanks for joining us. And well, my hair sheep again. Yes. Does she ever? I thought she was supposed to stay out of the studio. Oh. Anyway, all right. We're out of here. Hub Show. Jay Heiss, Chris Canfield, and the intern Charlie and Lykoh. Thanks for coming on, man. We're out of here.